Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, east, west, north, south, world, motherfucking wide. What's happening in Brazil? Appreciate you tuning in. Yeah, we got to get you there. This is the Spotlight. We on hype-radio.com. And ladies and gentlemen, I am truly motherfucking honored today to have a real Sacramento legend in the house. But not just Sacramento, because I remember following Marv across this motherfucking country.
Okay. Moving and grooving.
We didn't put in work through this motherfucker. But ladies and gentlemen, this Marvaless.
What's up with it, everybody? What's popping?
Now, I have been for a couple years now trying to get you to come on the show.
Yep, most definitely.
Seeing you at the King's mural.
Right.
We finally connected the right way. I have been blessed to have you come on the show today.
Like, right on. Likewise,
I've been juiced about this for about 3 weeks now. I ain't gonna even lie.
I'm blessed to be here.
Because
it's a blessing.
For y'all don't know, when I started doing this promotion shit, before the security kicked in, before the bodyguard worked, before the bomb, before hip hop was even really allowed on radio.
Right.
You know, you had KMEL, which is Frisco. You had New York. You had down south. You had Texas. And it was cool.
Right.
But when we came out, we had to go to them. And damn it, we were not scared to get in the car, get on the plane,
and do it moving.
We was doing this before it was known that you had to go out of town to come make your name known.
The definition of state to state, for real.
Off the rip, because we were AWOL Records, had a meaning behind it. We were Insane Management,
right?
Had another name behind it. And we were On the Run Distribution, another name behind it.
Right.
So what you are seeing here in this greatness sitting to my left is the first lady of real gangster rap.
You dig?
Like, all bullshit to the side. Like, you had your yo-yos and, you know, you had your bosses and, you know, it was the brat, but coming from that real shit before it even popular, she was embarrassing dudes. Like, she was coming harder than most dudes. Like, we was looking at the cats like, nigga, you weak as applesauce compared to her right now.
Applesauce.
It was the truth. So let's go ahead and go back in time a little bit, because when I first heard about you, it was a little bit before you was getting ready to drop your first album, with one of my favorite songs to this motherfucking day, which is still a club slapper, a car get in the ride, take a ride to the bay, to wherever you gotta go song. Like, it's a classic song, never got old. That was Ghetto Blues.
Right.
What year was that?
That was 1994. That's the same year I had my daughter. 1994, yep.
And we gonna get into that, because her daughter, I'm gonna get to that. So, how the fuck did you, and I don't even mean to sound rude like that, but I've always wondered, I never knew, how did you even get to be on AWOL?
Well, that, you know, I pretty much was already known for rapping, you know, like in Sacramento. That's what I was known for. So I ended up, one of my homeboys, as a matter of fact, Root Dog.
Shout out to Root.
Yeah.
Root, come sit your ass down,
Root
bro.
Dog, you know, that was when William Land Park was smacking, so everybody was at William Land.
God.
I seen Root Dog at William Land, and he ended up hooking me up with Bo and him. Yep, the AWOL Records.
Now, during that day and age, because the park was the shit.
Yeah.
Them some good days.
Yeah.
So, you meet up with Bo. I'm assuming he brought you to Insane Management.
No, it was kind of like a one whole, you know, type of thing, a one time type of thing of everything coming together.
Okay,
you know?
okay, so then,
because you know everything was kind of pretty much the same entity, sort of.
yeah, it was some difficult lines to get through. So I'm assuming that we had Insane Management, we had Bobby G, rest in peace.
No
We
doubt.
had Bolo, and all three of them were on that. Get into Sacramento, do what you had to do, and get the fuck back out.
Right.
Boy, them days. Whew. Them days is. If we could go back in time and tell the real truth,
If we had them phone, could whip them phones out like how they do now.
Oh,
Boy.
if we could do phones back then,
Man.
Oh my
we'll have so much
God.
footage, it would be ridiculous.
Ooh, it'd be retarded.
We had to carry around, them big
We had to
joints.
carry everything, the big ass camera, and
Yeah.
the disposable cameras came out. Oh,
No doubt.
that was a lifesaver. You getting it straight?
Yep.
Come on now.
Just gotta, I'm gonna utilize this thing. Bam. Oh. But yeah, we ain't even gotta worry about this right
I'm gonna
now.
get you right. I'm gonna get you right. Give me that black one in there.
I don't even know
black
what I
rubber
did.
one. Nope. Nope. It's a little rubber, blue or black. Rubber.
This is what happens when you lie, baby.
Hold on a second, y'all. I'll be right back. No, you don't want that one. All right, well, we gonna make it do while she's
Yeah, I
struggling with
just
it. We
never-
got the important cameras on. We'll just say that.
Right. Period.
Okay, so we done met all AWOL.
Right.
We done went to the studio. Now, what studio were you going to at that time?
Well, we had we was going to Live Oaks and Live Oaks out in Berkeley. That's where I recorded Ghetto Blues with D Wiz, man, one of the dopest engineers to ever do it. Yep, so that's where we was recording
Come on, D
the
Wiz.
majority of our stuff. I just talked to D Wiz the other day too.
I would love to have.
Sure.
Can you contact him? Because I would love to have him come sit down because he did a
Most
lot
def.
of work for a lot of artists.
Yeah.
They got big names off his talent.
Right.
So Wiz, sit down with your boy one time.
Tap in, D Wiz.
Okay, so we done put the album together.
Right.
We took the little pictures. Now, a lot of people don't realize on the cover of Ghetto Blues, that was a extra large shirt.
Oh yeah, for sure. I was actually pregnant with Lil Marv on
A
there.
lot of people don't
Yeah.
know that shit.
Mhm.
Okay,
People
so
just thought I was chunky. No, I was pregnant.
Marvel's doing her thing in the studio and outside the studio.
Obviously,
We'll
okay.
We'll put it that way.
Yeah, no doubt.
So we get the drop date. I get contacted by Kim Collette.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out, I need you to promote this album.
Right.
I'm just doing little parties here and there. I hear the track, fall instantly in love. I'm doing the track off the rip.
Right.
Smash hit.
Mm-hmm.
It took off. You went from here to Kansas to Louisiana. I'm chasing behind you with posters, sniping everywhere we go, poles,
Right.
Wooden nailed up crack houses.
Yep. Everywhere.
If you had a window, I had that 3M glue, I was sticking your ass because I had a boss that I had to report to who was not going to accept, oh, my bad, I didn't get it done.
Right.
Because that nigga was crazy.
No doubt about it. Yeah.
Like professionally crazy. But, so, Ghetto Blues is out. You got your taste of stardom. What was that like?
I mean, it was cool. You know me personally, so I'm not a real super, talkative type of person. So that part was kind of awkward, but man, it was beautiful. It was what I always wanted to do.
So you officially been bitten by the bug.
Yeah, it was cool. It was a lot of fun, man. Especially just knowing that people appreciate your music and getting that love back, that feedback. That was dope.
Now, what was it like going out of town? Because I know what it was like going out of town for me. It was a whole different hustle.
Yeah.
But to come back and not get the recognition and love that you were getting on the outside of Cali, what was that like for you? Because I know how it made me feel.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know. I kind of in the beginning, I kind of it was kind of weird. But now that I'm older, I love it. Because, it's like I can go leave and get treated like a little mini Michael Jackson, and then come back home and, if I want, I can walk to the store and shit, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Sometimes.
Okay.
Or I might get a phone call, y'all see Marv walking to the store. Like, I got 2 feet. Can I walk to the store?
Yeah.
So I do enjoy being at home because I'm more comfortable, with just doing whatever the heck I want to do. But
I got somebody saying Stone Creek Apartments.
Oh, yep. I used to live in Stone Creek.
Oh,
Yep.
that's man. That's Shadow Promotion South by Southwest in Texas chiming in. What's happening with you, bro? So now, because a lot of people don't know, you huge overseas.
Right.
When did that start kicking in? Was that before Ghetto? I mean, was that during Ghetto Blues? After? Because I'm not sure about that.
Yeah, I think it was probably like a little after that, maybe more towards Wicked, when I dropped Wicked.
Okay.
maybe more around that time, and I started kind of climbing up on the Billboard charts a little more. So yeah, I would say probably like around Wicked time, 96,
Okay.
95.
Okay, so with Wicked, and I'm trying to remember your features. So what my question is actually going to curve to, did you always, because seeing how you had the man on the label at that time, like anything he dropped was just automatic love.
Right.
But you didn't have a whole lot of features with Bo on your album. Was it kind of like I don't want people to get to know me because of you on the album? I want people to recognize my talent.
Nah, that was just kind of the way we did it. You know, he was always on one or two on the album, you know, but
Yeah.
shoot, I was a solo, you know, we were solo artists, so, you know, we didn't want to come across as a group, but I dropped that first song that, on Bo's album, actually, on, Tales from the Crypt, and that's what really pushed me out there, because that was
Smash.
prior, was that before Ghetto Blues? No, that was after Ghetto
That was
Blues,
after
but that
Ghetto
was what
Blues.
really gave me that extra boost, you know, so even though we wasn't just on every song with each other, the ones we did do together was so powerful and monumental, like that song, yeah, that till this day, people talk about that song and Ghetto
It was
Blues
smash.
probably the most.
Because Tales from the Crypt was when I finally got the official, yeah, you AWOL.
Okay.
Because for 6 months I was promoting for free.
Okay, it was like, I need the coins.
But no, the cool thing is I was promoting for free through Bobby. And you know, that brother can talk a motherfucking fish out of the water.
Right.
He's letting me go promote. I'm sniping. I'm hitting all the clubs, the CDs, T-shirts. I'm doing a real big America Live downtown Sacramento. I'm doing it big because the shit is fun.
Right.
But it was one company in this country that was handling everybody's promotions. Independent, major, didn't matter. They handled it. I'm like, you know what? We can actually save some money. I'm doing the work anyways.
Right.
Why don't we cut some of that budget? Pay me a little bit of something. We'll cut them out of the way. We can do this ourselves.
Period.
Insane Management and Bobby G looked at me after 6 months of busting my ass. It's about time. We would never knew when you was gonna finally come to your senses.
Right. Okay.
So I sat back and looked like, wait a minute. So y'all already
been
knew this
waiting.
attitude?
Right.
You're like, yeah, bro, this is the game. Ain't shit given to you here. And that was one of my first lessons
Yeah.
dealing with this music shit.
Yep.
So we went from there
No
to
joke.
Tales from the Crypt. Now, when we did Tales from the Crypt, we had another little Bay Area group come out, had another smash hit. They was putting 5 on it. We had a little disagreement with the 5 on it crew. So much one night during their record release, we all pack up, go to the club where they're doing their record release. We walk in, dare security to touch us, and I don't even know how it didn't go down, but we ended up knowing it was a disagreement about nothing.
Right.
Shook hands, they sat down, drank, had a good old time. We got back in the car. Bobby G and I smashed back to Sac. Bolo stayed where he was at. Insane Management did his little wiggling. But were you ever involved in any kind of beef? Because I know after you was a lot of female artists or just artists in general who couldn't hold a candle to you. And you being a female, that kind of hurt their feelings.
Yeah, but nah, I never got caught up in any beefs, not at all. And then the ones that Bo and them, you know, whatever they had going on, they never
Always had going
they
on?
never involved me in any of that. So you know, I was kind of like shielded from all of that.
Okay, so
Yeah,
we talked
but
about...
I never had no beefs with nobody. You know,
I don't see how you did.
I just kind of always had the frame of mind that, you know, I'm the dopest, period. So I didn't even. Plus, I wasn't around a lot of females. I was around dudes, you know, like 24/7. So
Yeah,
I wasn't even focused on what, you know, the other female artists was doing.
And we rolled
So much.
deep every damn place we went to.
Yeah. No
Crazy.
doubt.
Okay, so Tales from the Crypt had happened. You got your little stardom. All of a sudden, you got the idea, you got the bug, you want to jump back in the studio. We came out with the Wicked album. How did Wicked
Well, there
treat
was Ghetto Blues, then Just Marvelous.
you? Just
Was
Marvelous.
the
I
EP
knew
I
was
dropped,
listening.
and then and then Wicked, and then Fearless.
So now you got your feet wet, you're getting the stardom. The Bay was on you tough, I remember. Like, we got major love from the Bay.
Right. Salute to the Bay.
So much to the fact that at the time, Sacramento wasn't even known for music. We were Bay Area artists.
Yeah, they even now too. They kind of like lump us in with the Bay. You know, they be like Marvaless from the Bay.
Yeah, but get it
Salute
straight,
to the
because
Bay, y'all.
yes, salute and love to you. But right now, Sacramento is wiggling in this music pool. Like
The wiggle is official.
it's crazy.
Yeah.
So we did Wicked, Getting Love in the Bay. We started doing shows out there and out of bounds. Do you like? Most artists find live shows like a high.
Oh,
To be able to get there,
definitely is.
and then to have the crowd to be able to go word for word with you.
That's the best. That's to me one of the best parts of being an artist. Yeah, is actually creating and then the live shows performing. No doubt, the energy is epic.
Because I know just giving out product to a crowd of 3,000, 5,000 people going word for word with Mars was some of the biggest highlights for me. Like, to be introduced in the game with such a head start like I had, it's never done before. And thank you for that. So
Right on.
we didn't wiggled, and
We put the W in wiggle.
yeah. So now we everywhere.
Right.
Bowden dropped albums. We done made CNN News. Told y'all, AWOL Records was the first Death Row Records. Check the facts. We was doing it big before they even knew how to fucking do it. CNN, some of our people get in trouble. After a very long time of being out and about, having fun, having recess, 3 states, high speed, finally put the stop on insane management. AWOL started kind of going AWOL.
Right.
Everybody was on their little separate path. Out of everybody, though, you kind of stayed true to home. So was that out of loyalty, or that's kind of where?
What you mean in the sense of like the record label?
Yeah.
Well, there was a few different things that factored into that. When all that kind of went down, you know, Bo ended up getting locked up too, you know, so he didn't officially start West Coast Mafia until he got out,
Right.
You know, so, but yeah, once West Coast Mafia popped off, you know, then I was just full-fledged West Coast Mafia.
Pretty much everybody who was of quality had to do that.
Yeah.
We had a couple
See,
cats
right
that was quality. Did you get a teddy?
Oh yeah, right there. First lady,
Stop playing.
West Coast Mafia. Yeah.
See, bro, I didn't even get to go get my tat. I'm a little
Yeah,
upset
so-
at you, bro. But you know,
It was a process though.
it was a process. So now we got Marvaless, we got Bo, we got Mob Figures. We running the game again.
Right. No doubt.
When the Mob Figures came out,
Mm-hmm.
because you was kind of like Big Sis.
Right.
Could you ever imagine that Cats Out of the Figures was going to do what they did? Because every last one of them made a name for themselves as a group and as a solo artist.
Oh yeah, most definitely. I mean, I can, you know, I always had a vision. I always can envision stuff when I see people. So yeah, I can see it. You know, just like you remember prior to 3 Times Crazy, Keek the Sneak and Ager Man.
You mean Crucial Conflict? Let's go ahead and keep it real. Dual Committee, Crucial Conflict. They was AWOL before they went by themselves. Tell it, man. I finally got somebody who can say that shit with me. It's ridiculous.
So
People
yeah,
don't wanna
we had a
believe
lot
it.
of history there.
So when the Mob Figures came out, out of all of them, did you? Because right now, clearly, everybody's gonna say the Jacket was the best one coming out. Did you see that, or did you see another one of the groups kind of edging Jacket? Because Jacket was cool. You know, everybody in the group was cool, but not everybody was at the level that they are now.
Right.
R.I.P. to the Jacket. Gone way too
For
soon,
sure.
bro. Because like they still, you know, the mob is still moving.
Period. Yeah, nah, I never really had a favorite out of all of them. They was just so dope, you know, like
They
all
were.
together.
And it's
just as a
crazy.
crew, like they was.
It came together out of nowhere.
Period. Yeah, they whole chemistry and everything was just dope.
Because Bowie called me one night, one of the times he slipped into Sacramento, said, "Bro, meet me at Sherry's." And I'm like, "Bo, you never go to Sherry's, nigga. What is up?"
Okay, so popping.
He told me I got this group, I want to put it out, blah 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 blah. All of a sudden they walk in, I look back, you know, I got
super young.
hell yeah. I'm like, these little dudes, sure as
Ready.
shit fire.
Yep.
So now
For whatever.
we do, the whole West Coast Mafia is moving.
Right.
I think Bo dropped another album, and then you came with another album.
Yep.
So
Fearless, that would have been.
was that? I mean, I don't think it stopped your momentum going from AWOL to West Coast. I think it actually picked up.
Yeah, well, it didn't really kind of slow down till probably around 2004, maybe something like that. I wouldn't even call it a break. I just stopped releasing solo albums.
Now, was that because you were getting burnt out? The music scene was changing? What was it?
Probably a mixture of a lot of little different things.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. I don't think I was really burnt out on doing music, but just the music scene had changed. Just going through life, a lot of deaths and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
I just kind of I never stopped doing music, but I wasn't doing it as all dropping stuff as often as I was in the past.
Okay, so here we are today. You done got bit by the bug again.
Yeah,
We got a whole nother album coming out.
Still Marvelous.
What was that from? Where'd that come from? Because when I heard about it from you, I was like, Marvelous, you doing a whole nother album?
Yeah, man, that just was it's been a long time in the making, but I'm a semi-professionalist. Perfectionist.
There it
so
is.
I will go back, do it over, take that song off, do this song. I heard that, I got it, and it just ended up being years. So, but these are all new songs that I did now. With the exception of the song with Storm, we did that maybe a year and a half ago. But I just wanted to give the people some new music. My young protege just passed away, Solo the One.
Oh,
Rest in peace, little sis. We started the Queen Biz movement together and everything, and she had been constantly begging me, literally, to drop some music. Drop an album. She was like, "Mar, the female artists like us, they need you. You got to drop something." And so that's what made me get up and really get it done and drop it on her birthday. So yeah, I dropped it on the 17th, which was her birthday.
Before she went home, thank you for the blessing of pushing her to do another album.
Yes, most definitely.
Gone too soon, but like I said, you left us with a true blessing.
For sure.
So here we are with this new song. So what's the feel on the new album from you? How many
Man,
tracks?
I mean, it's eight joints on that thing,
Okay.
and it's just vintage Marvelous to me. I ain't shooting 75 motherfuckers, and well, I never was. I always said I got some
You
cats
never
that's
were
gonna
gang,
do it.
gang, bang,
You know
bang.
what I'm
You
saying?
had
I always
Halo
said I
behind
got
you.
some cats that's
Yeah.
done. You know what I'm saying? Holla at you. But nah, it's not all super gangy like that. It's but it's still vintage Marvelous. Telling my story still.
Okay.
I'm a dude reaching out to the people, but it's a lot of versatility on there. I never try to kind of do the same thing over on my songs and make it a repetitive type of thing. So it's good music, man. It's good listening. You can slap that thing all the way through all 8 songs.
Yeah, I mean,
No doubt.
I only got 2. I'm missing 6.
Right. I gotta send you the rest.
I'm just saying, just let it be known that you only sent me 2 out of the 8.
Right.
Which I ain't gonna hold that against you because I love you to death, but goddamn it, I want the rest of them.
Period.
So
J Mill, what's up?
I saw a question. Yep, that's the question I saw. Why did AWOL Records break up? You want to answer that? or we just gonna leave that one
Yeah,
alone?
we're gonna leave that one lingering in the air.
Yeah,
right?
we go. That's.
We're gonna let that linger.
Yeah. That one they can keep. So, matter of fact, let's go ahead and get into one of these new songs. Fuck that. Let's go ahead and get to this classic one that I fucking love to death. It's my show. God damn it, I'm gonna play what I want to play. So let's go ahead. Can I get you to please introduce one of your classic smashes one time?
This right here is Ghetto Blues featuring Mississippi, produced by the legendary DJ Durrell. You feel me? And you heard it right here on Hype Radio, baby.
You know it.
Yeesh.
I ain't know about none of this shit. This is where mob shit was real. So YouTube and Facebook and everybody else don't show us some unjust love by cutting and muting some shit. I'm gonna have to cut it a little bit. But let's go ahead and talk about to the today shit. Yes. So you done put out this great album. You've been putting out great hits through the years.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
When you were sitting on the album cover of Ghetto Blues, we had the little bun in the oven.
Yeah.
Now this bun
this bun is a full cake.
Bun is full bakery.
Okay.
I like to call her a dragon because she ain't got nothing but flame coming out her throat.
Yeah.
How the fuck did you feel when Lil Mar said, "Mom, I want to rap"?
Oh man, I was that was a dope feeling because I never told her like rap, you're gonna be a rap, I never pushed her to do it, so right. It was just really something that she just straight up decided to do on her own. So I thought that was dope. I was super happy.
Okay,
no
so now, I mean, you can't teach this.
Right.
It's not something you can teach. It's something you can inspire, something you can promote, motivate, yes. But you can't teach this shit. No. So was she like always in? Because I did a couple sessions with you, but them cats always had me in the streets. So yeah. Did you always used to take her to the studio with you?
Oh or? Yeah, she was most definitely in quite a few sessions. Yeah, so she was right there, in the mix. She was in my Eyes on the Prize video. She drove out to LA for that. I think she was maybe like 3. So yeah, she most definitely was in the mix.
So she been dipped in the sauce since day one.
Since day one, since she was in my stomach, probably listening to me rap Ghetto Blues. Yeah, that's real. She probably was in there like, hey.
She was great. I know she should have been. Okay. Shit. So now we got Miss Marvelous. We got Lil Marvelous. Are we hearing Lil Marvelous on the new album?
Most definitely. Yeah, she's on the song Made for This.
Made for This. That is
produced by Stunner Beats.
Shout out to Stunner Beats.
Yes.
So let's go ahead and get a little taste. I'm gonna give y'all a little taste of all these little fantastic cuts that sooner than later, please go download it.
Tap in tap in.
Do this fast, cause this is gonna be the beginning of a new adventure. We got smacked in the face by 2020, smacked in the face, hit with a bat, ran over by a car. Like, I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired of being on restriction. I'm tired of face mask. I'm tired. 2020 has been a sorry ass year.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and get into this real quick. This is on the new album, Still Marvelous. This is Marvelous featuring Lil Marvelous.
Yes.
Who's a little under the weather today. Mama, you gotta get better because I need you here in the chair.
If I'm trusting in my blessing, it's a pattern appearing. Many flights, many nights, through the years, through the pain and the tears. All I know is persevere. I'm a winner, it was written. Pay attention, y'all forgetting. Everything I'm coming for, I'm getting. Listen, no Q&A, it's in my DNA. All I had to do was free my mind and see the way. Get it, praying for my back. 26 deep minutes, still killing tracks. See me
Ladies and gentlemen, greatness is being blessed to you.
see me fall. Don't wanna see me up, wanna see me win, wanna see me fall. But I've been made for this, and I can't change for this. Like Mike, I got game for this.
That acoustic is crazy.
Everybody want the top, they see the glory in it. I ain't elevated great, I had a story with it. It's more horrific, I'm sure they shifted it, not myself. Check on my surroundings, had to watch myself. They would've froze on me. People say they love me, but they told on. They too many chances, I got a hold on me. It's funny, they see me bigger than my current state.
Legend of the legend
Compared
seeds.
to my current rate. They say it's love, but it's rare and they know better. High visionary who need more cheddar, been a go-getter. I can't let nobody stop me. Watch how I do it, they copy, they mad as they knock me. Wanna see me down, wanna see me hurt, wanna see me fall. Don't wanna see me up, wanna see me win, wanna see me fall. But I've been made for this, and I can't change for this. Like Mike, I got game for this.
Ladies and gentlemen, the legend is still kicking out great hits. And what's so cold is the legend that brought the soon-to-be legend, Lil Marvaless.
Daughter of a Legend. That's the name of her album. Go download that
Stop
thing.
it.
Lil Marvelous,
Come on,
Daughter
y'all.
of a Legend.
Y'all need to go do that because Mom done rubbed off the good juice.
For sure.
Because Lil Marv is a beast. I remember I played a song constantly, the one with her and Gat and T Nutty.
Oh, yeah. Banger.
Shout out to Gat, shout out to T Nutty, man.
Pray for me, y'all. Go stream that. Lil
Just-
Marvelous featuring T Nutty and Gatlin.
If not, make sure you listen to Hype Radio because it's in rotation.
For
It's
sure.
been here for the longest time. Recognize where greatness and support is coming from. We got it here for you.
Most definitely.
So, we didn't put out this album. Now, everybody's in the entertainment to be, I'm on my independent shit. Did Lil Marv trying to do independent or is she falling under Marvelous Music, West Coast Mafia, Legacy? Or
Well,
is she doing
she is, yeah. I'm pushing her to be totally independent. I'm her mom, so, and the whole West Coast Mafia family, we all support each other. But I definitely want her to. She has her own umbrella. It's called High Visionary. Yep, High Visionary.
I'll
So
make sure
her
y'all check
first
that out.
album, we did a Marvelous Music / High Visionary, but her future stuff will be just straight High Visionary.
Okay. Lil Marv, I know you feeling a little under the weather today. I would have loved to have you come through. But I'm going to need you to come through when you get better, ma. Real talk.
Most definitely.
So now,
Yeah.
2020 is pretty much put performing in the grave.
Yeah, I would for sure be going right now on the road. Period. It was no doubt about it. Like,
Okay, so what I'm doing,
I was
because
on the road when this stuff started.
Yeah.
Had to come home.
yeah, that shit was, this shit is crippling. It's ridiculous. And all we gotta do is just do the right foot. First of all, when did not washing your hands not become a thing? Like, what is you niggas doing? Not washing your hands? Like, I done shook hands with some of these cats and I'm like, oh hell no! Like, you dirty bastards. I'm in the air high fives now. Touch my
And
elbow.
people was running around with it and, just really parading around. It's people that got it that is really just out and about.
Yeah. I know a couple of people right now, and if I see them close to me, it's gonna be a problem situation. So where were you when this shit jumped off?
I was actually in Oklahoma City. I was on a tour with Bo. We did, what did we do? Oklahoma, Tulsa, I think Wichita. We did like 4 different spots, and then all this popped off.
I had to come back home.
Yeah.
So, have you talked to promoters? And because I'm assuming that, and I'm praying that 21 is we're gonna get off restriction. We're gonna stay off restriction. Because I done took a hit from this shit, y'all.
Yeah.
this shit hurt.
Trying to tell you.
So is there some tours that maybe are in the works or?
Oh yeah, we definitely putting stuff together for 2021. We don't want to get too far ahead of ourselves, especially with how everything is kind of flip-flopping around.
Right.
With how they, open it and close it, and the cases go up, then, so kind of never know what's happening. Right now, I'm trying to come up with a strategy that can kind of work within the means of everything that's going on now.
Okay.
A whole little promo thing, to where I may not be able to move like I want to, but they gonna know that this album is out.
Okay. Well,
Most def.
so you know the promo from Reno down to San Jose. That's me. I need that.
Shizzle,
stop
okay.
that. I run that.
Period.
But I'm also touching Vegas now.
Right.
I'm touching
okay.
Texas.
Vegas is.
I'm
yeah.
touching Atlanta.
Mhm.
And as of 3 weeks ago, I'm touching Brazil.
Feel me?
And
Salute to Salute.
Brazil got some shit going on that we working on right now. I got a new artist out of Brazil right now.
Word.
I'm trying to be down there for what is it? What's it called? Big ass party they got down there.
Where they put on all.
They
the
do all the
costumes
feathers
and
and the
stuff.
costumes.
Yeah. What is it? I can't remember what's it's called right off.
It's not Mardi Gras. It's Carnival. First of all, I've always dreamed about going to Carnival. I've seen some of the costumes that they wear down there. Carnival.
Women.
Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. I'm going to Carnival. But they got a hip hop version of Carnival that goes on down there. And I just got hip to, and trust and believe. I've already put in the works for you because once this Brazil came up a little bit before I got the lockdown on the show with you, so I was already talking you up in Brazil.
For sure.
Because Brazil's stuck in a time warp. They still on Eric B and Daddy Kane.
That's how it is in a lot of, like, in Japan and stuff like that. They listen to our old shit, like the straight 90s music.
But there's some cats down there who've gone down there, like Tyga, French Montana,
got
Snoop.
cast out records.
Yeah.
They
They'd already made albums out there and they getting their money on already. So Brazil, 21, you coming.
Tap in.
Remember, I sent you this.
I'm gonna be ready for my Carnival outfit too. Don't think I ain't.
Oh Lord.
I'm gonna get my been running these mouths. You feel me?
Oh Lord.
Y'all youngsters better watch out.
Stop the violence, please.
For
Okay,
sure.
so it's so much. Burbank is you laid that in one of the songs. Burbank from then to now is crazy.
Yeah.
It's square business almost.
Yeah.
Because today's bad guy isn't like it was when we were on the label of bad guys. It's like it's a whole code that is being missed now.
Yeah, it's like there's definitely no code. There's no rules, and it's just everybody's doing any and everything, anywhere. Ain't no.
Yeah, no.
Nothing.
We just had that the funeral where they just shot up the funeral. Little girl passed away through that.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
That's well.
It's
young,
crazy.
Young queen. Yeah, that. Just going to visit somebody's gravesite. It's so ridiculous. It's ridiculous. You know, like
These cats are living TV.
Yeah.
Everybody TV gangster.
Yeah.
Now when they get caught,
they tell it.
They tell them how you bang, you super gang, get caught up, you won't tell on everybody.
Well, I think they kind of see it kind of like, what they doing, and then that intermixed with the drugs and stuff, I think kind of makes it like a video game to them. But then, when they get them cuffs on and that real life kick in and that high come down, and
Now,
they look back to being little babies.
with that being said, I've always explained today's artists compared to the artists of yesterday. We have the artists who were D-boys, real bangers. Everybody wanted to be a D-boy. They wanted the old school, sitting on the Daytons.
Right.
You wanted the jewelry hanging off. You wanted the big money. You wanted to do donuts in the intersection at the sideshow. But today's artists want to be the drug takers.
Yeah.
I don't understand that. How does that make you feel?
It makes me sad, because this is a generation of, well, I ain't gonna say all of them, but
No, not all.
A lot of lost youngsters, as far as that goes. I definitely think, our generation, has somewhat of a hand in that,
Yes,
we was kind of wild, and how they say everything trickles down and it gets a lot
Definitely
worse.
the trickle down.
But I just want them to know that it's people like me out there that ain't gonna give up on them. You know what I'm saying? That I'm always there, you know, to just shit to talk to. You know, if you want to learn something about music, you know, whatever you got going on, you know, we not giving up on this younger generation. Because man, look at all this stuff that's going on in the world right now with all the protests and everything. These youngsters is out there front line. So you know, it definitely ain't all of them. You know, so salute to the youngsters. We ain't giving up on y'all. We appreciate everything that y'all doing. The ones that's out there pushing that line correctly. You know what I mean, and standing up for what we all pushing for right now.
Yes.
We ain't giving up on y'all. But yeah, it makes me sad,
Yeah.
man.
Now, with that being said, excuse me, with this politics that's going on in our city, we losing people that way too.
Right.
And with that being said, the homie Gatlin, after we done lost our brother, rest in peace, King Kahali.
Yes.
That's still a hard one for me.
Yeah.
But we here making sure that he stay alive and everybody's hopes and dreams. With that being said, Marvaless is still here. Please give her flowers now. Don't wait. Don't wait till tomorrow, because tomorrow is never promised. But I'm sitting here next to greatness. You motherfuckers is looking at greatness. Reach out, touch her. The real Marvaless is on the gram.
For sure.
Get her music. Learn about her. See her on the street. Say what's up to her. Shake her hand. Hell, if you're cute enough, she might give you a hug. Who knows?
Okay.
But, you know, we actually coming up with a platform where through this recent shit, because lost a little homie Briss, and that was some foul ass shit for somebody who recorded and then posted it. That was just, it was already the politics, but to add insult to injury with that shit by posting it, that was horrible. But with that being said, we came up with the whole platform where we are actually, we're taking a stand. I'm sure Gad has told you about it, where, you know, if you're an artist and you're going to put out the music, we don't mind you repping your hood, saying what you got to do, but actually putting a song out that's going to personally have you aiming for somebody,
Right.
we are not supporting that. And we're asking studios, we're asking video makers, producers, and the artists, come with bars, because the game is flipping. It was gangster rap, where you still had to be lyrical in your shit. You had to be able to talk about what you're doing. And then we went into mumble. Mumble had its thing, they had their artists, but now it's coming full circle again. And you got to really be able to verse out what you're going to say so people will understand you.
Right. Yeah.
You always have been considered a lyrical monster, as far as I'm concerned.
Well, that's how I started. Like, I started as a battle rapper, you know, because I started rapping when rap first came. You know, when I first heard rap back, you know, Rapper's Delight. So
I did not
it was
know
all
Marvaless
about
was
the,
a battle rapper.
Yeah, that's what. Man, you better check my files, check my battle rap files.
I
you feel me?
gotta look Marv PFN up. Wow.
No, yeah, that's where I started. I started doing straight battle rap, because that's what, you know, hip hop was about back then. Breakdancing, who had the tightest bars, elementary school. I was barring people up. So I actually did my first show in elementary school.
What?
So I don't. I come from the essence of it. So that's why I was always, even though I was, you know, they doing gangster music, I was like able to be lyrical with it too, because I had that background. So I went from that battle rapping to doing just full Black Power music to doing gangster music.
Now we back to the Black Power. Is that how you got connected with Conscious Daughters?
No, I connected with Conscious Daughters once I was already signed with AWOL, and they were on the Wicked album. Wait, was that Wicked? The song was called West Coast Shit, and they are actually the only female artist that I worked with back then. Yeah, and so
they
that
were
was
great.
Yes, man, yeah. I can remember when I was first starting on the Ghetto Blues album, and I heard Funky Expedition on the radio, and I was like, and I had just met them, and I was like, wow, this was prior to me working with them, and it just gave me so much motivation. Like, I was like, I can do this. I can do this right here. Yeah, look, you know. So, man, R.I.P. the special one, the great Big Sis. We still down here rocking.
Still love
Salute
you.
to CMG.
Still love you.
You feel me? Yup.
Okay, so we got one more song off the album. It's called Champion.
Yes.
What was the motivation behind that song?
Really, the motivation was DJ Durrell. I reached out to DJ Durrell.
Daryl, I keep hearing your name, bro. I'm gonna need you to come sit down.
Yeah, you know.
Bruh, stop
we
playing.
started this interview off with a DJ Daryl
Yes,
song
Lord.
from 26 years ago. Now the last song we gonna play is another DJ Daryl track. But
Man,
yeah, he sent me this track, man, and it was just, you know, certain producers that you work with, it's just an instant thing. So as soon as the beat came on, I instantly just started writing, and so it wasn't really a conscious thing like me sitting down thinking, okay, this is what I'm gonna rap about. It just kind of flowed. So it's just about winning, you know, keeping on pushing, you know, and knowing within yourself that you're a champion, you're a winner.
Now, when you go to the studio, every artist I know has got to have their ingredients before they go to the studio. What are those things that you must have before you go lay down your tracks?
Shoot, really, water. You know what I mean? I may have a little drink, a little hen, a little weed, but I don't really do too much. You know, I did all that when I was younger. So man, I just really need that good microphone and some headphones and something to write on my phone, and I'm in that thing. And good vibes. The vibes got to be good.
So as far as studios go, what's your favorite studio to go to?
Oh man, I fuck with Q Made the Beat, man.
The
Q Made
homie
the Beat
Q.
is the guy.
I'm gonna be out. I'm gonna be in the studio tomorrow. Q Gatlin got a 10 to 10.
Yeah,
I'm
y'all
coming
tap in
through.
with young Q Made the Beat.
Q is a monster,
Yeah,
y'all.
he got the sound.
Yes, Lord.
He got the he has a really good ear, and you know, he's one of those engineers that I'll listen to, you know.
Yeah, because Q will give you pointers quick.
Yeah, and I'm a bona fide asshole, so I don't just listen to anybody, you know. So
I didn't
but
want
I
to
know
say that, but
that
yeah,
he's telling me, you know, it's coming. I trust him, and I
Yeah.
trust his ear.
that's
yeah.
saying a lot. That's saying a
Most
whole
def.
lot. Okay, so let's go ahead and get the champion in.
Champion featuring Jay Ali, produced by the great DJ Daryl,
Another
baby.
Sacramento great, J. Ali. Come sit down, bruh.
No one ever told me that I would be a champion. Acting like they know me. Still pushing and they said it can't be. From the stuff you can't find no more. The spot you can't grind no more. Push the line no more. So everything just corrupted. All these stories that they tell, I can't trust. I rock out with my day ones. Everything is mutual. Keep a couple more than theirs in case it get crucial. These crazy days we living in, got real ones giving in, collecting dividends, and don't look out for their fellow citizens. They be calling me up, blowing me up, shaking them all, and knowing what's up. The only place I'm going is up. They running their mouth, I'm running it up. It's easy to me, I've been where they call me a G. Turn my mic up.
Y'all hearing it? The legend is boring.
Seen a poke at a nightclub for real. No one ever told me that I would be a champion. Acting like they know me. Still pushing and they said it can't be. Pushing 'cause it ain't
Ladies and gentlemen, if you ain't heard it from me enough, she just made a song to let you know she's gonna be the champion of this shit. Shout out to J. Ali.
Feel me? Yes, indeed.
Marvel. I've been excited about this interview for about 3 weeks
Right on. Me too.
because
I'm making my rounds.
this is where Shadow Promotions began, and it was AWOL to the day I died. Still rock with my dude. Shout out to Bobby. He the one who put me on. Shout out to
Bobby G.
to Insane Management. He had to co-sign me, kidnapped me for 3 days, which no one fucking told me about this nigga. This nigga kidnapped me from Marriott's, had me in Oakland for 3 days.
Oh yeah, you was for sure getting kidnapped.
3 days, kidnapped me.
Show.
And when it happened, we walked out of the park. It was Memorial Day. I walked out of the park. And he said, "Come on, man, ride with me. We gonna meet everybody at the Denny's." I looked at Bobby and said, "Hey, man, boss said he want me to ride with him. You want to chop it up? Is it cool?" He said, "Yeah," and started giggling.
Kidnapped you.
I looked at the wifey. She started laughing. The wifey's friend, they laughing. The homie Dre, he giggling. And I'm like, what the hell is so funny? I get in the Lexus. 215s, pounding, whole block shook when that nigga came around. And we drive past the Denny's. I'm like, hey, bro, we passed the Denny's.
Right.
He was like, don't worry about it, we good. All of a sudden, I'm on the freeway, and he didn't drive slow. We on the freeway, 90. 215s in the Lexus Sport Coupe. It's so much bass in the car, it's taking my air. My eyes feel like they finna pop out. And I'm still 30 minutes like, hey, bro, we need to get back to Denny's.
I was
Next thing I know, we pull up in Oakland Hills. I'm sleeping on the couch. Bro, I gotta go home. Found out about the Durant Mall, which, by the way, shout out to the Durant because y'all
Is Durant still open?
I don't know. I'm being told that the Durant is closed, and that hurt my heart. That hurts my feelings because
that's like them shutting down Florham Mall.
there was no better place to go. Florham Mall was the shit. Oxford Street, shout out to y'all still to this day.
Oxford Street still rocking. They like, we still
day,
here.
you still the shit. To this day is the shit. So, but that nigga kidnapped me for 3 days for real, for real. My chip phone.
Oh yeah, everybody.
The chip ran out of the battery.
Dang.
He wouldn't let me charge, and for 3 days he was just drilling me, just to find out how it was. Man, when I got back to Sacramento and Elk Grove, I cussed everybody out for 45 minutes. I didn't see nobody AWOL for fucking 2 weeks. I was sick, and everybody fucking knew that nigga gonna always kidnap somebody.
Yeah.
And nobody warned me.
Put the nap down.
So to everybody who knew, Marv wasn't there that day, so she's out of this. But fuck y'all. Just saying, like, just saying for real. Fuck y'all.
Out of pocket.
Way out of pocket for that shit. But the game had to be taught,
Right.
and he, through it all, he gamed me up. Like, he was literally running a record label off of just instinct, and everything he did worked. Now I don't know the standing that he's in these days. I don't know. I keep hearing different stories, but that's not what I'm here for. But shout out to you, bro, because you gave me real game, and you gave people real chances to do real things. And now we pushing our own line because we had to start somewhere. Much love to you. So, Miss Marvelous, here we are with another album. We slightly management to soon to be another great legend, Lil Marvelous.
Yep.
Where is this hip hop game taking Marvelous? If it could open the door, where would you want it to do? What do you want to do after this?
Well, I have my docuseries. Y'all go check that out on YouTube, The Real Marvelous. It's called In My Own Words. And it's just kind of like everyday people telling their life story. I'm also doing the unsung my story, which is called the Saccumentary. So it's gonna be documenting my life, stuff like that. I eventually want to get into movies, So I'm just that ladder is there. So I'm
just have
I'm
Bueno
gonna keep
here.
climbing. Oh yeah, he just dropped a movie for sure.
And I'm actually watching. It's not bad.
Yeah, I gotta check it out.
Oh, there's going to be a 2. I've already put my bid in. I told Bueno, brother, if you do another movie, I'm not in this one. It's going to be
right.
I'm still saying, bruh. I'm ruining every movie set you at. I promise you it's going to be a problem there. And, I just heard Marvel's want to be in the next movie. I'm just saying. I'm pushing cameras. I'm throwing water on people. It's going to be ugly. I'm just saying. So, now you want to get into the movie thing. So, what was your reason behind that? Do you have because a lot of artists do that. What is the feel? A different way of telling your story?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. And then I really like the whole visual aspect of it. I like editing too. I shot a couple of videos just for the fun of it, but I really like editing more so like the documentary type of things like that. I'm really into people telling their stories.
Okay.
Yeah.
So all your videos you ever done have had something to do with the song. Videos today don't have shit to do with the song.
Yeah.
What's your feel on that? Because I think it's coming back around where people gotta have your video gotta match your song.
A treatment. Okay.
Something.
Yeah. I mean, we've gotten kind of into the era. Everybody just kind of standing around, kicking it, and ain't nothing wrong with them kind of videos. Yeah, but we definitely need to bring back real treatments. And,
Okay, so Marvelous is playing the political way. I don't have to do that. I'm tired of seeing a video when you in a white tee, some dirty ass jeans, you in front of that broken ass Honda in front of your auntie's house, and there's 28 motherfuckers behind you wearing the same shit. Now the music's cool, but come on.
Everybody got guns though.
Everybody. Yeah, don't even make no sense. Y'all showing rent money. I don't want to see the rent money. Go pay the rent. Come with something. If you're an artist,
Hey nephew.
come on. You can't just stop with just the words. Put the image together. Like, let's go bigger and better.
Yeah.
Bigger and better. That's what it is. So we dropped this new album. 2021, we gonna try and make the tours. What do we expect after that?
Man, that's when all the millions is gonna start trickling down. 2021 is the year, man. The new Lil Marvelous album. Well, by then this will be her third album she'll be working on. She's working on her second one now. So, you know, man, I'm really focused on pushing her, you know, as well as myself, but mainly her, you know, because she's the future and she's raw. So that's
really
this is my gift to the world. Is Baby Marv.
Okay, so Lil Mama, Lil Marvelous, Baby Marv. Where she's at now, and where you at that time. Head to head. Who wins that coin flip? Finally, a question to stumper. God damn it, I'm good.
Well,
Nah, take the mommy
are you
love
talking
out
about
of
as
it.
far as skill wise?
I'm talking about who is the better artist at this age right now.
I'm gonna have to say me.
Okay, Lamar.
That's yeah. See, that's
Lamar,
the thing
the
about.
challenge is up. I
That's the thing about
I need a
me
versus. What's
about-
happening?
That's the thing about that I think is so dope. Actually, too, when we work together because she has that MC in her too. You know what I mean? So
Right.
when we get on the song together, it ain't no pussyfooting around. Like we getting, you know what I mean? We
It's business.
like the song on her album we did together called like Mother Like Daughter. You know, we
can't
kind
wait
of
to
going
hear
at
that.
each other a little bit. You know,
I can't
nothing
wait to hear
disrespectful at all, but you know, I always want to push her to be her best. I don't ever want her to go light on me, you know, or whatever, if we on a song together, or whatever the case may be. I've came across several people that have said, you know, Marv, you know, she probably might be doper than you know, and that's like a compliment to me.
It really is.
Most definitely. I'd be like,
Yeah.
they be saying it like that's gonna make me uncomfortable. I love it. That's what I want.
Okay, well, I'll tell you what I want. I'm going to want that single. I need to have that single broke here.
For sure.
Because I need that. Because I can only imagine how y'all coming on that one.
Yeah, we got a video to that joint too.
Well, you know, the
I'll
video
play it
show
for you
on the
before
Real
we get up
Videos
outta
is
here.
coming back. So
Yeah.
we have to bring both y'all back for the interview on that show.
Yep.
Cable Access Channel 18. Come on. I'm finna do this shit. We finna really get
Period.
this on. Marv, thank you for coming through.
Thank you for
I
having
appreciate
me.
you for making the
sure.
time, for showing the love. Y'all don't even understand how great this was for me. I hate to let it go, but this is the end of the show. I'm your man, Shadow.
Oh, that's what my last interviewer said, y'all. I feel so
I'm
good.
just saying, this is what it is. I'm your man, Shadow. This is the Spotlight on hype-radio.com. Make sure you get on the gram. It's Hype Radio. Sorry, the gram. Hype Radio is real. It's Hype Radio is the Gmail. If you have a song that you think is going to make it here, don't send me no bullshit and send it MP3 format only. You send me some shit that's not MP3 format, you'll never hear from me.
Even I had to send mine MP3 format.
And I
okay?
love her.
MP3.
Love her. And she got
And I had to convert it.
she
No, I'm
got
just
a
kidding.
key to the door, everything. And I made her do MP3. So what makes you think I won't do it to you motherfuckers? But we are at the end of the show. I gotta say goodbye to this legend. We're gonna do some foes. We're gonna do this thing. Marv, anytime you got anything you want to talk about, I'm a phone call away. You
For
already
sure.
know. So
I appreciate it. Long live King Kahali.
yes, long live
Fly
King
high,
Kahali.
Queen Solo.
Indeed.
Salute to all the legends we lost. We just lost my homeboy Michael Brown.
Yes, that
Man,
just happened.
Yeah. Salute to all the fallen soldiers,
2020 sucks.
kings and queens for sure.
2020 sucks. That's all I can say. It sucks. All right, y'all. Well, we're out of here.
Yes, yes. The Real Marvelous on all social media sites.
Oh, my bad. Like, run that again for him.
The Real Marvelous on YouTube,
I'm slipping. yo.
YouTube, The Real Marvelous, Instagram, The Real Marvelous, SoundCloud, The Real Marvelous, wherever. It's The Real Marvelous. MARVALESS.
And if you don't find her, go ahead and look at my page. Hype Radio is real. It's on the gram. I got a flyer of her. She on there. It's cute. Her link's in there. Hit her up. Follow her. Show your love. We out.
Deuces.